So, hello guys, we are PK Academy Podcast. So, today we're gonna discuss about who gonna win UEFA European Champions of 2020. So, my name is Teerawit.
My name is Chayut.
And my name is Theetat.
My name is Jirateep.
So, let's start off with the first topic that we're gonna discuss about. So, the background of Euro. So, what is Euro? It's a tournament.
Yes, it's a football tournament in Europe, continental. That's bring about 24 teams, 24 nations to do.
Do a competition together,
Yes.
and this year is start when 2021 because last year we have a pandemic with COVID-19, so the competition is start this year.
Yes, I was so really sad because I waiting it for 4 years.
Yeah, and Euro is come together with Olympic, right?
Yes, it's about we watched it on 4 years. Then the competition is
Continue.
held. Yeah,
and-
continue.
So, let's see. So, this year Euro have 24 teams, and we're gonna talk about the main team that have a potential to win this year tournament. So, we're gonna start off with
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
So, Italy. What do you guys think of Italy?
I think Italy is very strong. They have
Have many players that have
potential.
have potential, and they quite famous in the football league, on Italy football league, like Serie A or an other league.
Their
Yeah.
defender is very strong.
Yes,
For example-
such like Bonucci, Leonardo Bonucci from Juventus, and other team or other positions such like
Midfield.
Yeah, midfield.
Verratti.
From Paris Saint-Germain and the striker from Lazio.
Ciro Immobile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think this is very good performance team in this group. This Italy is from Group A, the first group.
Then we're gonna the next team, which it's golden generation too, which is Belgium.
Oh yes, I really like this team.
So because the last time during the World Cup, Belgium got third place, so people have so much hope for this team,
Yeah.
and they are jam packed with so many stars such as Romelu Lukaku
Yes.
and other positions too, such as the midfield.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes. I think this is the very suitable team to be the champion because well, many position and many performance, many of things that they had. So I think this team might be in the last 4 team in this competition.
Top 4.
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I think Belgium is a strong. I think they're ready to have some
Yes.
champion to become a champion because they got third place in World Cup, so I think they have the hope
Yes.
to become a champion this year.
Yes, the player like De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku.
And then Hazard.
Yes, they show us obviously that they can win this competition.
And I think that this team is very strong with the attacker. They have very famous player, and I think that our player in this team can bring about a great performance to show our fan, and I think that this team is very remarkable to watch and cheer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely agree with
Agree.
Mr. Jirateep.
So yeah.
Next team.
So the next team, quite interesting team because they have a change in their manager, the Netherlands.
Yes.
I think that-
Orange Knight.
Yeah. I think that Netherlands is also jam-packed with so many talent from different positions. But I think their main problem, I don't really trust Frank de Boer.
Oh, he is legend.
But I mean his tactics are not that
yes.
high if you compare him to Ronald Koeman.
Yes, it's obviously show on the period that he
At Crystal Palace.
yes that his performance at Crystal Palace is really bad.
But they still have a strong player in defense, such
Yeah.
as
Matai Delic. And we have to wait for the news from Liverpool that Van Dijk can play in the Euro 2020 because now he is injury.
Because
Yes.
he is the main purpose of this Netherlands, because
He is a captain.
captain and his ability, we know that he
He is the
is
best in defender
defender.
position. Yeah.
Yes, and we have no doubt about his about the attacker
yeah, just
like Memphis
Memphis
Depay.
Depay
Frankie De Jong.
Yes,
and Wijnaldum and other player too.
yes, other player. I think they have a lot of player like Belgium, but I don't think
The coach,
Yeah.
manager is
Yeah, they have potential, but I don't think they can become like the champion of this tournament.
yes.
Maybe top 6, but not top 4.
Okay.
And now one of the most interesting team of the tournament. They have so much potential to be world champion this tournament, which is England. A golden. It's even better than 2006 golden generation because the player is pretty flexible and versatile, and they could play in so many positions, and especially the forward.
Yes, I think that everyone, every football fan in this world, really like to watch English Premier League because this is the top 5 football league that very intense, have a very beautiful football. So many players that play for England, most of them come from this league. So it can be guaranteed that this team have a lot of quality. So this would be the team that will be in the semi-final round. I think the players such as Marcus Rashford from Manchester United and Phil Foden from Manchester City. I think although they're still the young player, but they have a very much performance like other stars that's now the professional footballer.
And for the defender, I prefer the duo is Harry Maguire and John Stone. I think these two players are the great player, and they show the big performance in their club.
Yes, especially in this season that they have a lot of good performance in defense that we can see in many games.
And moreover, in the fullbacks, in the two sides, left and like in the left, Luke Shaw and Ben Chilwell are grow up and show that they are ready to be the real player to play in this position, and in the right position. England have many players that can show the good performance in this position, like Trent Alexander-Arnold, Reece James and Kieran Trippier.
But I heard that Trent Alexander-Arnold he is not in this team.
Qualify not
not
in the main tournament yet.
Yeah, but that is not the problem because in the right back position there are a lot of players to play.
However, I think that England have a best captain in Premier League.
Oh,
They have Jordan Henderson, who is the best leader.
Yeah, I think so, and he is the heart of the team that to be
a leader.
to be a leader.
Yeah, so I think England can be in top 4 this year.
Yeah,
Probably,
I think
yeah.
so. Yeah.
And the next team it's not really that good, I think, but because last time they become second place in the World Cup, which is Croatia,
Yeah,
the dark
yes,
horse
yes,
of the tournament.
yes.
Croatia have Luka Modric, who is the best midfield. We can say that
time, yeah.
we can say that he is the best midfielder because his potential is he's very strong. He can control all the map, all the
On the pitch.
on the pitch.
Yes. As we can see in the World Cup 2018 that we latest see the World Cup. This team has a lot of player like other nation, but I think in that at that moment the all player quite informed too, because so in the present day I cannot guarantee that all players that have performance like the
Last
World Cup year,
tournament.
the last moment will be like the same in this tournament. But I can guarantee that he's my go to the next round from the group stage.
Yeah, I think so. Croatia will qualify to next round.
And
Yeah.
I think that the tactic of this team can
Beat other team.
yes like the tactic and the players that will bring together. I think this team is very interesting.
Yes. The
So-
player like Perisic, Ivan Perisic from
And-
Inter Milan, and Mario Mandzukic like
from AC Milan.
now
and
he will play.
Kovacic from Chelsea.
Yes, this player have a lot of performance, so this the obvious answer to Croatia.
And I think that the experience that all the players from Croatia had from the last World Cup, I think it will help this team to show their great performance.
Okay.
But in my opinion, I don't think they can be a top 6 in this tournament because
yeah.
the other team is very strong. So yeah,
So
they have to
let's
beat all to become champion. It's very hard.
yeah.
So let's move on with the next team, which is quite exciting young team, which is Spain.
Oh.
I don't think they.
Yes, it's quite the new age.
It's a new age, but I think that with the new age, they're trying to create a new team. But I think some of player experience are not yet.
Yes.
But in Spain, they have one of the best midfield in the team, such as Busquets,
Yeah.
Rodri,
Thiago.
and excited young players such as Ansu Fati at forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is an interesting team because in the recent years, about 5-6 years ago, this team
They won the Euro.
Yeah, but they in the recent year they really have a bad performance in this competition. So this Euro 20, I think is the time to come back
To show
to
their
the
fans
yes, to show
They are also the best team in the world.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have a good defender. I think Sergio Ramos is very
Yes.
strong.
Yes, and
Even he is 34, 35.
and pretty
Years old.
experienced.
yes,
Yeah.
and their experience in the
In
Many
this tournament.
competition.
yes in competition that they won Euro 2008 and then
2012
they won
and World Cup too.
World Cup and then they won 2 Euro in a row. Yeah. They have
I
they
think-
have a quality too, but
Yeah,
they have to show us that they still have it.
I think they probably qualify from the group, but let's see how far they will go in
Yes,
this
yes.
tournament.
That's right.
And now the exciting part, which is Portugal.
France and German.
So we start off with
Yes,
Portugal, the recent champion of the tournament.
Yes. When we think about Portugal, we will think about
Obviously, Cristiano
Cristiano.
Ronaldo.
yes, the best guy, the best guy in.
But this year they have Diogo Jota and Fredo Neto.
Yes, I think as everyone here know, they have a lot of player.
Yeah,
Yes, the best player in many field of the football. Like the like
Midfield.
Yeah,
Midfield, they
midfield.
have Bruno Fernandes.
yes.
And the defender, the new star that show in this season is Ruben Dias from Manchester City.
Yes.
And another player in the defender also Semedo from Wolverhampton.
And also the experienced one like Pepe.
I think you're gonna say Pepe, not Ruben Diaz for the defender.
He's new star this
Oh,
year.
Yeah.
okay.
And they have a lot of young players who
Yes.
are like Andre Silva and
Oh yes.
Ruben Neves.
Yes. Andre Silva. This guy is very hot in this time. He scored about
Like
20 goals, about 20 goals in
In-
20 appearances.
Yeah.
Yes, he's so hot right now. So yeah,
This
I think the Portugal will go to the very
I think they will
Final
be
round.
top 4 in the
Yes.
semi.
we have to see that new generation of Portugal is have performance good performance to go in the final round. But yeah, we have to see it.
yeah.
I think they can do it.
Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Probably his last
Yeah.
Euro too.
Yes, I think everyone really know him. So this
Yeah.
the last time for him. He might show something that everyone can be ever seen.
And now the next team with France,
Wow.
We
recent world champion.
Yes.
And
World Cup.
they also still have the same player from last World Cup, and most of them are still pretty in the middle age, like in their peakest form,
Yes.
such as
Pogba.
Paul Pogba and N'Golo Kante, and don't forget this wonder kid, Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, everyone want him in
Yeah,
into
To
the
their
team
club.
that our
In the club.
yeah.
I mean their forward is pretty good.
Yes, I think it's quite good in every position as many team, but this is the champion of the world. So I think the expectation from everyone is really high from this team.
Yeah, I think many fans expect them to qualify to at least the semi or
Final
even go
round.
to the final.
Yes. And I think that the match Portugal versus France, I think this match is very intense.
Oh, it's a rematch.
Yes, it's a rematch of the Euro 2016. That at that game Portugal beat France about 1-0.
Yeah,
Yeah. So there is the revenge, I think.
probably. And now the last team that we're gonna talk about is Germany. And Germany, in the recent tournament of the World Cup, they're pretty disappointment because they failed to qualify from the group stage. So right now it's a new generation of player coming in, such as Kai Havertz
Yeah.
and many attack Leroy Sané,
Timo
Serge
Werner.
Gnabry. Yeah.
Yes, and this the World Cup winner, another World Cup winner
From 2014.
Yes, and I think Germany they always show the great performance every competition about nation. Yeah, in many years they show us about the ability to get into the in the
stage.
deep round. So but now but as we seen they not
They
in
are-
a good form or
They have a good player, but I think the combination is not good enough to play together. Like they also a new generation, no experience in other competition, but I think they have to. This tournament will give them a experience
to June.
to June and can be more effective in the next tournament.
Yes, I think so.
And this year is a last Euro. Last Joachim Löw, who is the coach of this team, Germany.
Yes, we will see the change in
In World Cup.
Yeah.
in the World Cup.
So, in my opinion, I think Germany could maybe qualify to the next round, but I don't think they will go that far.
Yes. Hey, that's all of
That's all for all the team that are expected to go qualify into the deep round.
Yeah.
yes.
Everything can happen in the football.
Yes, because that they not have only that we say, but they still have a lot of team that will be surprised.
Like dark horse.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's talk about this. In our opinion, who will be the last 4 team in the semi-final?
Oh.
I think this is a pretty interesting topic.
Yes.
Let's start from Mr. Chayut.
So I think the I think the last two two team in the final round of the previous Euro, like Portugal and France, will be on the final four.
Oh yeah.
We can see that the two nations that's won about Nation Cup, latest Nation Cup is Portugal and France.
Yeah.
So we have no doubt about their ability, and especially Portugal is quite almost the last year of Portugal of Cristiano Ronaldo. So he might
show something.
yes
Yeah.
he might really ambitious in this tournament. And France they have Mbappe. you know,
Yeah, I know.
they have Mbappe, and then they have the very very best combination of midfield like Pogba and Conte, which really I think is very
Very good.
yeah, very great. And the other two, I think it's time for Belgium for conquer the Europe
Oh,
now.
Pretty excited.
I think it's time now, because the I think they are expected in every tournament, but I think they still not show the best performance to be the champ. So this European is the
It's the time for them
yes,
to show.
it is time, is the very suitable time to them. So and the last team, I think England.
Oh, everybody expect
Yes.
England to
Yes.
win something.
Yeah, I think everyone like England, and they have a lot of player, have a lot of ability to win. They have expectation for everyone. So this is the full team that I think about England, Portugal, France, and Belgium. And I just for you, I think the final round, the final round, I think it might be England versus Portugal.
Pretty
Yeah.
excited.
And Portugal will win. Yes. Okay.
So what about you, Mr. Jirateep?
I still believe in Croatia.
Oh,
I think the performance in this team and the player that have many experience in the World Cup in the last round, I think they're still doing a great performance. And I think Modric is the best. He's the main man for this team. I think his
Yes.
ability will show and will help another player in this team.
oh,
And the second team, I think, will be Belgium. The attacker is very strong, and the combination in this team, I think they will go in the final round, and they will be the champion in this tournament. And the next, I think France, because we all know that this team are
world champion.
and they are have more experience that from the last time. I think they will show that this team is the unbeatable, unbeaten, and they will go to the final round, I think.
Oh,
And the last team, I prefer Netherlands.
oh,
Wow. That is surprise.
It's quite weird, but I think that the midfielder in this team have a good quality, like Frankie De Jong,
Wijnaldum.
and I think these players are playing together for a long time. I think that they will have a 100 chemistry to score a goal, and for the defending, I think it's strongest. They have a strongest defender like
Yeah.
Matthijs de Ligt, and if Virgil van Dijk can play, I think it's
Yes.
quite
I think it's
very
quite
good.
perfect.
Yes, that's all for me.
and what about Mr. Theetat?
For me, I think England will become the champion of this
Yeah,
this
because
tournament
excited team. Yeah.
Yeah.
because they have the quite
Talent player
yeah
in every position.
and they all young.
Oh,
I think they need some champ
yeah.
to
To-
improve themselves to become
Yes.
and
A big player in the future.
yeah
Yes.
and top four first place is England.
Yes.
Second place I think they will be France.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because same as Mr. Chayut reason, they have Mbappe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yes.
Mbappe.
Mbappe is very
Talented player.
Yeah, he is very talented, and I think he will score every match in
Oh.
this tournament.
Oh.
Top score.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
He will become a top scorer in this tournament.
You have the very large expectation in the team.
Yeah, and top three, third place, I think, Portugal.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Portugal have like a young player, a new generation of player. For example, like Shota, Fred Neto. Yeah, I think they can become third place, and top 4. I think Belgium.
Oh, Belgium.
Yeah, because as we all know, like De Bruyne have injury quite often.
Oh,
So-
your last four team is same of mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they have potential to go to the top 4, but I think they cannot reach the champ.
Interesting.
Yeah. What about you, Mr.
Yes, Mr. Pooh.
So-
Mr. Teerawit.
So for me, in top 4, I think there will be in the 4th spot. I think we're gonna expect. I think Italy.
Oh.
So because like they have a new manager, which is Roberto Mancini, and like his performance during the qualifying round is pretty good. They score so many goals, and their defender also are pretty tight together.
Yeah.
And for the 3rd spot, let's say I will give it to Belgium because they still have a golden generation of their team, and there are so many players that have ability to make this team into 3rd. And for the final round, I think it's gonna be a match between France and England.
Wow.
And I think, in my opinion, I think England gonna win this Euro, because I think England is they have so many players that is very good and versatile, and they can play in many positions. And England have Harry Kane, and I think he can compete with Mbappe to
Yes.
the Golden Boot. And I think Gareth Southgate is doing a pretty good job at this team too, because all the chemistry with young player and the old player that he made up since last World Cup. I think
Yes, they are quite harmonious.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty excited team, even excited more than the 2006. And I think England gonna win the champion.
Yes. I really surprising in Italy because since 2006
Yeah,
they didn't show us about some great performance. Yes.
So that's it. So we're gonna wrap up, and we're gonna talk a little bit for football during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So I mean, like every team have suffered from pandemic because they were not allowed to have any fan
Yes.
into stadium, and many team lost income
Yeah.
from pandemic. Like no fan, and you cannot even sell any souvenir.
Yes, I think the some team that have quite low income in common in I think they quite very suffer, so we can see, but however the big team like Big Six in Premier League, they suffer too. Yeah.
I don't think Manchester City is suffer. They use they spend money like water.
Oh no, they suffer too. You can see from about Europe.
Super League.
Yeah, Super League.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it can be called that they established it because of money. Yeah,
Yeah.
but in the business area is quite very very important about money income that will make you can to build a team. But in the COVID-19 now we see football didn't like the same. We don't have a fan. We can see the fan in the stadium. We don't have a voice, a sound of the fan that
Cheering.
that share the team that they support, and and yell
Yeah.
that the other team. So I think it is not only effect of the pitch, but it's effect in the pitch too about the motivation of the players, and that is can be affect the result of the match too.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And for me, the most suffer team that affect with the no fan in the stadium is Liverpool. I think that
Obviously.
this team is successful with by the fan, but and I think this team is quite low standard from the last time or the last season.
Yes.
The player is not. I think that
Motivate.
not motivate at the same in the last season. And for the big match, we know that if we play with a fan in the Anfield, I think they can come back and win the Real Madrid because
Yeah, I agree with you because we can see that last season of Premier League they are champion, right? But they're losing their win streak after the pandemic because
No
they have
fan.
no fan to cheering them up, and yeah.
but they lose knowledge. No. They lose Watford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're losing their win streak and they
It's
can't win.
something not the same.
They can't
the
win
team.
Premier League title without losing, so it's very bad. They should have golden trophy and lift it up. Jordan Henderson, run and lift.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
So
fan, no party.
Yeah,
so because of COVID-19, no fan, no income, no football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all can just only hope that the situation will be better for the
Yeah.
next season
yeah,
and for the upcoming tournament too.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can see that after they're losing their income, every team like spend money less than
Yeah,
last
yeah.
season.
Yes.
Like Man City, every year they spend money on star, but this year no star.
Except Ruben
Some,
Dias.
some.
But they will see that this year. I think Man City will.
I don't think they will get UEFA Champions League
But
title.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a wrap for today. And thank you all of you to come and to this podcast and talk about topic. And thanks the audience for tuning to our show too. So yeah, thank you everybody.
Yeah. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you guys.
And this is PK Academy Podcast. Peace.